Hey everybody, so earlier this week I said that I would share our proposal story. So it's Saturday, we're getting at the end of the week, and I haven't done it yet, so I need to get on that. Little man is going to join me for the story. Hopefully he doesn't get too fussy at the moment, because Daddy and Big Sister are downstairs getting some stuff together to go donate as we work on our playroom. Alright, so in 2004, the year I graduated from college, my in-laws, now, were having their wedding anniversary, and even though their anniversary wasn't until October, but they decided in May of 2004 that they would take all of us to Disney World, because they wanted to celebrate their big anniversary with all of us rather than going someplace by themselves. And so yeah, it was their three sons, the significant others, or in the case of my husband's oldest brother, his wife, and their kids, and so all of us got to go. And at that time, we had been dating for we'd been dating for a couple of years, and it was very exciting to me. I had never been to Disney World, and it was pretty cool to be able to get to go with them. So I graduated from college. We went to Disney World. We had a good time. We hung out there. Brian and I had been talking about, future plans with getting married and stuff like that, but we were also keeping in mind what my grad school goals were. At that time, I wanted to go to law school. Prior to the graduation, because by then I already knew that I hadn't gotten accepted into my top choice school, and that I was on a waiting list for another one. So, these were things that, we were talking about, and we were talking kind of a timeline, but we, never really had like a set date, I guess. So anyway, so we're on the trip at Disney World, and throughout the week there, I thought it was kind of interesting, but I didn't think a whole lot of it, just thinking back now. Hold on. Sorry. So my husband's sister-in-law, and then his youngest brother's girlfriend, who is now also part of the family because they did get married. They were asking me kind of, when do you think you guys are gonna get married and stuff like that. And I was saying that I thought maybe by Christmas that he would propose. Little did I know, everyone else knew on the trip that he was planning to propose. I was last to find out, of course. So our last night there, because we were there for about a week, or 5 days, but our last night there, I was talking about how I wanted to go down to downtown Disney and do some shopping and stuff, and we were on the shuttle going, and thinking back, Brian was acting a little weird, and we were on the shuttle going, and then all of a sudden he's like, let's go to the Magic Kingdom, and I was like, no, after waiting in line, I don't want to now hop shuttles again, and I'm like, we were already there earlier today. And I noticed that his younger brother and his girlfriend were like following us around. It's just kind of goofy. So we, we're hanging out downtown Disney, and we stopped to take a break from walking around and stuff, and we're by like the Lego store. There's a big Lego dragon that I'm like sitting next to, and we're just kind of like hanging out there for a little bit, and then I was like done. It was nighttime, and I was like, okay, let's get going. And Brian was acting sort of weird, and he was like, no, let's stay here for a little bit. And I was like, it's buggy. Let's get moving. I can see bugs like flying around like the little lamp thing that's right by us, and he's like, no, there's no bugs here. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, he was just being weird. Then all of a sudden, next thing I know, he's down on one knee, and he's pulling a box out of his pocket, and he proposed. He was so nervous, the poor guy, because he's kind of a, I don't want to say he's shy, but he's more of an introvert, a little bit quieter, doesn't like to, get lots of attention on him, and he was trying so hard to wait until there weren't too many people around us, because he didn't want, like, a crowd to form when he was proposing. And, of course I said yes. So it's just kind of funny because we got engaged next to Lego Dragon. But then I was bummed out because not too long ago we found out that, that whole area is like getting redone. So our proposal spot is going to be gone. It's not going to be at Disney World anymore. So it's kind of disappointing. And we're not going to get a chance to go back there before the new, construction stuff is done. So we're not going to be able to go back to our spot. That's kind of sad. But I think when I originally told this story, like after it happened, it probably sounded way cooler, or not cooler, but just, I probably had a lot more details that I stuck in there and things like that. But, it was really cool. Like, he put a lot of thought into it. He was so nervous. His whole family knew that he was going to be proposing to me, so that's kind of why people were following us around, because especially once we got to the last night, they were like, "You're running out of time." And I guess his mom wanted to videotape it and everything, and so he kept trying to figure out a way to do it. There wasn't anybody around, but he was trying to get me to go back to the Magic Kingdom because he knew how much I liked the castle and that I like castles and, the whole Princess Fairy Tale side kind of thing. And he knew that I would like that if he proposed to me by the Magic Kingdom castle. But unfortunately, at the time, it just didn't pan out. But to me, it's a little bit more unique being able to say that he proposed to me next to the Lego Dragon. That's a more unique story than the castle, because I'm sure that happens plenty of times. Ooh. Oh, hold on a second. So yeah, that's our proposal story. Little man's getting a little fussy now. I think it's kind of a fun story. I'm sorry this has gotten long, but and then we got married 2 years exactly after the day he proposed. So yes, the Christmas moose is still out. We decided to pick that date, May 27th, 2004. That's when he proposed. So we got married on May 27th, 2006. So our wedding anniversary day is also the anniversary of his proposal. It also, it was easy to remember, and it gave us a few years to save some money to pay for our wedding. So yeah. Do you have a fun, interesting story about, getting together with your significant other, or, I don't know, just anything random? Like, if you have something to tell me about if you've ever been to Disney World, because I don't want to leave anyone out. There's something that you can tell me. Leave a comment down below. If you think our story's cute, give it a thumbs up. Thanks. See you tomorrow. Bye.